Well, hi, this is Reinow, and I'm recording this video because I want to ask you to help a friend of mine and his family. My friend's name is Christian Carlson. His wife's name is Rebecca. They've got 7 kids. And Christian is from Illinois, here with me. Christian's a family pastor at a church down the road. He and I have been friends for a number of years. Let me tell you a little bit about Christian. Christian, first of all, loves his wife. They've got these 7 children. They are homeschooling family. And if you know anything about me, you know something that I get excited about as a dad who has a vision to lead his family, love his family, bless his family. And Christian does that. Christian is a shepherd for his wife and a shepherd for the souls of his children. And he's a person that inspires me in regards to how he leads his family. He's also a family pastor at his church. And as a pastor, he has such a great Bible-driven vision to equip the families in his church for spiritual success in the home. He has a pastor's heart. He has a discipler's heart. The number one thing he wants to do is to meet with people, to personally shepherd, personally disciple, and his ministry at his church is a great blessing. Now, the reason why Christian and his family need help is that Christian has very advanced multiple sclerosis, and their son, Christian II, who's a 3-year-old, has a very serious case of type 1 diabetes. And their family are in need of 2 trained medical service dogs that can help protect both Christian, the dad, with his MS. He is wheelchair bound, as well as the son. Let me tell you a little bit about more about those situations. Christian was in the armed services. Christian was a sniper. Christian was jumping out of helicopters when he was young. And part of his treatment, medical treatment that he got in the military was he got a vaccination. And within hours, within a couple of days of this vaccination, the symptoms of multiple sclerosis began. And his multiple sclerosis then developed full form. And so he is a fully disabled veteran. And he is wheelchair bound. And this is a degenerative disease. And he is now to the point where having a service dog is really necessary to help him just with some basic needs that he has. And some of that's protective too. So if he faints or passes out, this dog can bark and call the family for help or assist him. And so this is a really serious situation that he's in. He wants to continue to love his family, lead his family, and pastor in his church. And their doctors and medical professionals have advised they need to get a service dog. Even more importantly, and as I talk to Christian, he says, even more important than my need for a service dog is for the medical service dog for Christian II, their 3-year-old. He's got type 1 diabetes. I'm no medical expert, but it's a very, very serious form of diabetes. It is a life-threatening condition, and it really requires 24-hour monitoring and care. They have to do blood tests for little Christian 6, 7 times a day to make sure that his insulin levels are in the right place. He has a port which delivers insulin to him, every 10 minutes. It's that kind of serious situation. And because it's so serious that if little Christian's insulin goes too high or too low, that his life is on the line, that his organs are on the line. They now have these medical service dogs which are aware and are trained. I don't know if they sniff or what it is, but they're trained. They actually can sense whether little Christian's blood sugar is going too high or too low. And this is particularly important in the middle of the night, because sometimes his diabetic crisis can happen while he's sleeping, while mom and dad are sleeping, and nobody knows. But if they have one of these service dogs, that dog is going to be aware of it, let mom and dad know, and literally save this little guy's life. And so because Christian is a friend of mine, because I believe in who this guy is by the grace of God, his love for his family, his love for his church, and my heart breaks, just candidly, for the situation that they're facing medically. I wanted to do what I could to help them raise the money that they need for these service dogs. These service dogs, the total cost for everything including the dogs, and then 2 years of training in their house. So this is a big deal, is $50,000. Now they have raised $7,000 already. And one of the cool things that's going on right now, the organization, it's a not-for-profit organization that provides these dogs, and they have agreed to match the next $3,200 of donations that comes in. So that's another $6,400. That'll get them up into the teens. They still have a way to go to get $50,000. But what I'm hoping is that through my friends around the country and around the world, and through those of you, especially for those of you that are involved in family ministry, those of you that are involved in next generation ministry with a passion for home discipleship, one of our team members here, somebody that God has raised up to be shoulder to shoulder with us in the local churches around the country, advancing the gospel through families. One of our team members, Christian, really needs our help. And I'm going to be giving personally to help meet this need. And I recorded this video, and I want to talk to you personally to help you meet the need too. So I've got a website on the screen, and you can click the links to learn more, to read some letters from Christian, to see some videos from Christian talking about his situation. But then most importantly, those donation links. And I would ask you to pray and see if God would lead you to give. And I pray that God would lead you to give generously. Nothing would make me happier than for Christmas to come around, or even Thanksgiving to come around, and see that full $50,000 provided for by God's people for Christian and his family. So I ask you to pray about this. You can email me back. You can call me. You can contact me through my website, visionaryfam.com. If you've got any questions, you just want to ask me about this need and how you can help, I'd be happy to talk with you. So thanks for praying about this, and God bless you.